Oh Lord.
Tide ho.
Oh Lord.
Ho tide.
Lord.
Tide
Oh my.
ho.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord. Hey guys.
Hey,
What's going on?
how y'all been doing?
I've been fine. If you well,
I'm asking them.
a corn on the same street as okay. Let's go with that.
Oh Lord. But other than that, how you been feeling, dear?
Right.
I'm asking you.
I know.
Besides on the same corner.
I've been doing okay. Just a lot of relaxing, and I've been keeping up with my little. Yeah, I know. You know what's going on. But outside of that, I've been doing okay. Actually, even inside of that, I've been doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
Been trying to, keep my chakras, in line. Keep my.
Guarding your body like a temple, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. How about you? How's everything been on your end?
Everything's been going fine. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. This is Todd Ho here.
Oh yeah, and I'm a Lord.
And this is the T.O. show.
Yes.
I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing really soul searching for myself as always.
That's good.
Aren't we always doing that all our lives? We're always trying to find
how are you doing with when we drank last time we did the podcast? How are you doing with that? Because we had that conversation about it. If you want to talk about it, do you want to talk about it?
Of course. It's just not indulging too much and making sure I have a cutoff point, and I've been doing really, really well with that. Last night we had bought a big old bottle of Amsterdam, and I had I think 3 shots that I had, and I had made a little drink or something like that, and that was it. So I'm really happy that I'm pacing myself and not indulging too much at the end of the day. So I like that.
That's good. That's good. Just kind of being okay, I can do it, and I'm gonna do it, but I know my limits with it. Doing that.
Not going to, because we used to finish a bottle a night.
True. That was very true.
We were drinking, and I didn't even realize how.
And we were drinking the heavier stuff. Now we're just you want to do this little margarita once? We do that.
Mm-hmm.
We do the little light, something light. We got to do because we used to do, what was it, the vodka?
Oh yeah, it'll be gone. But me and Broderick used to do that. We used to drink a whole bottle. A whole bottle.
Yeah.
We used to do that. But other than that, I've been doing fine. Okay, you guys, well, enough about us. For the reason why we're here, we're basically going to be watching Chasing Dallas. We have done the whole series of Chasing Atlanta, from start to finish. So they're doing Dallas. Now, we may be in Texas, you never know. We might be. So hopefully we may see some people that we may know on there. Actually, one of my exes is from Dallas. Well, he's not from Dallas. He's living in Dallas. And, I thought I was going to probably see him. So I said, let's see the cast before I might run and see him on it. And he's not a part of the cast.
That you know of. Let's say that.
Yeah, that I know of. And
might pop in.
I wish the hell he wouldn't.
Right.
So it's really going to be fun, because mostly, look, I was about to say the state of the city where we in, but mostly we may see some of those people that might be in the show, and I think that's very interesting. I'm glad that it's given us a definite spin on down south, even though I don't consider Texas the South, but they do have people that's from the South that lives in Texas, so we're gonna start from right there.
Shade.
That's how people throw shade nowadays. They do it so sweet, but okay, that was shade right there. I caught that. So, and what I've seen, because I've seen it already.
You did tell me.
Really appreciate it. I think what I like about it, we have a lot of bigger gay men on here, and I really like that. You know, we're not all bones and sticks and bones and all fitted. We all come in shape and sizes. And I think when you're getting down into the real South, you will realize that. Now, saying Texas is South, remember the people that is in the show is from the southern country. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
look at me. Look at me. I'm so shady and I'm messing up words. And I really appreciate that, you know, giving a different spin. I mean, the cast so far, I really don't know them. I think eventually we'll get into them, just like Chasing Atlanta. At first it was like, but now we just really into the character.
Oh yeah, we got used to
Even
them.
Hakeem, even though he's aggravating, which he is, and lying, which he is, it's just, I like when people call him out. He's like one of those punchy bags people. Kind of like he's the Carly Red. Always into
yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where everybody calls her out on it, and she'd be just like, okay, I'm still gonna say stuff about.
And I still can't get over that point. It's gonna be about the numbers. I'm about to buy a house. It's like, you know, I don't like people that drove that incorrect shade. It's like, see.
Oh, did you see that they're doing merch about that?
Well,
It's about the numbers. Next season.
yeah,
it's about the numbers. You saw the merch? I saw it too.
These people are so petty, but at the same time, so hilarious.
I love
And
it.
it's just something about hanging around young people. You know, it really feels good. It makes you feel at home. It makes you feel like you can be yourself more. Than
Before we get into that, we're gonna do three different episodes of shows. If you're cool with that.
Absolutely.
3 different first episodes.
Okay.
One is called G Status.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. It's like 55 minutes.
Okay, we can be able to push it. We're just gonna have to hurry up binge watch this.
Yes.
Okay.
The other one is called. One of them we can just skip and watch it another time and just pair it with something else.
Chasing Atlanta in this one because I think
Chasing Dallas and G Status. Yeah,
and
we're just going to give y'all 2. We're going to just do 2. We're doing first episodes only.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So which one you want to do first? G Status or Chasing Dallas first?
We can do Chasing Dallas, and what we're gonna do, you guys, we're gonna try to at least. I think we should just so we can make sure that we can be able to get through them. Probably do like halfway through the episode and just give our feed on everything, and then at the end we do the rest, so we can be able to get to the next episode.
Okay, we can do that.
All right,
We can do that.
We'll just do half. I think it's like 45 minutes, so like 23 minutes, and we'll see what we feel, and then we'll finish the rest of it, and then we'll get into the next one.
G Status Hustle. ATL Hustle. That's what it's called, you guys.
Okay, so we're gonna see what they're talking about, you guys.
Yes, we will. Because I actually watched some of it already. So, I watched some of it already. Let's just go with that, and then we'll work into it.
And we're still shouting out to Pose and
yes.
House. We really enjoyed those.
We finished both of them, both seasons. Still sad about that season finale for Pose, but I loved it. You know, like I cried. But it wasn't like sad tears. It was more like, this was so beautiful. You know, like this is to see my culture, to see where we came from.
Representation.
Yes.
And we really don't see that much.
At all.
We've been
eating
it. We've been eating it.
Or at all.
No, we don't.
But that one, and then I loved My House. I love that. I think we mentioned this. Me and you talked about this. I love that, you know, yes, Alex had a situation with Tati, but I love that they didn't go, now y'all have to fight. And it was like, it wasn't forced. They didn't force the drama. They just was like, okay, they don't like each other, but they still, it's a community.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that.
You're not gonna agree with a lot of things that people got going on, but
you're not gonna like everybody that you're around.
But you gotta, coexist with people at the end of the day. And it's like, sometimes your drama is shouldn't be bigger than the message that you're trying to portray, because if you're trying to tell people who you are, trying to come for a positive place, you okay, Sugar?
Good.
You know, you don't want people, you don't want to start no point of telling people who you got issues with, because everybody gonna be focused on that. More than on what you're trying to say.
More than that, yeah.
You know. And that's just like even being an artist. Like a lot of these these artists go to reality shows, and a lot of times they really don't make it because it's like people worrying about the drama, they ain't worrying about your music.
Yeah, and it's like, mostly your music is. But hold on, 1 second. We're back.
We are.
All right.
That was my stomach, I would say.
It was actually. So
it's a big cast. I think they have a lot of people.
They do. They do.
So it's a lot. So we don't know everybody's names.
So we'll try to give you guys some kind of.
I don't know all their names. Okay,
I know some of them. Let's see if we can name some people.
Some of them look mediocre. Like
some of them look like that'd be forgettable.
Yeah, like I don't.
Let's just go ahead and call it like we see it.
Really going on the show, but
yeah.
So where do you want to start at?
Let's start. Dang, because I can't think of nobody's name. I guess we could start with the Battle of the Stylists. Let's do that. The two ones who do the makeup, both of them, who they don't like each other.
Face that
B King, yes, B King. That's B King. I remember. See, look, I remember that one. B King and the other one, the one that
Tony Price.
There we go. Yes, look at that. We'll get them down by the end of the season, probably. If we see the film,
yeah.
We'll see.
Me personally, I really want to talk about their styles because when people try to
be fashion,
create this image of themselves saying that they're fabulous and all that. Now, if you on a reality show, I think you got to be looking like a 10 all the time. Now, far as I see on Love and Hip Hop and all, those people be really looking like 10s. Now, we do see them, they're regular. Sometimes the hairline be here, the hair's here. Yeah, sometimes. But let's just say, if you are going to be on television and you're trying to present yourself and, show off yourself, you're a product of your company, I think you need to look like that. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of them do not.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I think, one did not look better than the other. To me personally. And Oh,
you mean like their makeup or what?
I'm just saying them physically. Meaning their fashion and all that. If I'm presenting myself, I'm going to present myself in a very beautiful light.
Very accurate.
And I just didn't see that.
Yeah.
I
felt like, honestly, I didn't really see a huge difference between their makeup styles either. Like, I didn't really see. I feel like you know what?
Because they didn't really present anybody on there.
Makeup looked a little bit more like the Instagram baddie kind of makeup, where it's like extra. And the other guys, Tony's, his looked more like natural, kind of like not so much of it. Like when in the moment where he's like doing the confessional part, and you see his makeup, it's like it's on there. You can see it's on there, but it's not so like dark.
Yeah. But I'm like, if I was into makeup, I really would like makeup that shows that I'm not wearing makeup. Like it looked like it.
Oh, the natural look.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Kim Kardashian tries to do every day.
Yeah, push it in. Like it's just so smooth and natural. I think because less is more. That's what I think. I
mean, sometimes you can have fun. Sometimes you can have fun. Sometimes be extra.
Well, yeah,
sometimes that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you can be extra. Sometimes you want to do the My Little Pony and have like rainbow.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Far as their beef towards each other.
Okay, so from what it sounds like B King was flirting with Tony, and Tony flirted back, but wasn't serious about it. And
yeah, he looked like one of those girls.
Yeah, and B King looks like one of those ones that be flirting. I mean, he did mention, that doesn't stop. I have a husband. That don't mean that you can't slide in the DM.
Yeah, let's get on that
for a second. First of all. Then that thing where he, once he said that, then he tried to clean it up, but you're like, it's too late. You said the wrong thing.
He said, "Don't let it stop you from sliding in my DM."
And then he's like, it's healthy for a relationship to do what you please and this and that, and it's like, what? Like he was really trying, and it wasn't working
at all. Now, I brought up to Old Lord earlier when he mentions this. I talked to someone who was actually, and it wasn't, of course, not in a relationship myself, but when I was single, he, he was like, he has an open relationship. He said, my man has a Jack account. He even showed me the man Jack account. He's like, so it's like, I think his boyfriend was actually just a full top. And I think he was first, and he was like, he would not really let him top him. And he was like, I'm just looking for some guys I can top and stuff like
Every
that.
once in a while,
So I was like, cool. But he made sure to let me know, like, I'm not leaving my man, I'm with my man, and I'm just saying this is for, friend with benefits or whatever case may be. But we really not friend, low key, we wink. I can get that. I can respect that. So that's a classy way to doing it.
And he was honest.
Yeah. Him trying to promote his makeup and stuff like that, and also promoting that he has an open relationship,
even though he's not saying that. He has not said that.
It's very tacky.
Especially like the way he's doing it.
Yeah, he said that. Okay, for a healthy, successful relationship, that doesn't stop the dating process.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find out, how are you still dating other people but you're married? Are you trying to have multiple husbands? Like a sister wife situation.
I'm waiting.
So
I'm waiting.
It wasn't adding up. So
it didn't make sense, y'all. It wasn't making sense.
I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah. And Tony was like, I did maybe flirted back, but guess what? I'm single, so
exactly.
I can do that. I can flirt.
I'm not following.
It sounds like a lot of extra that they're trying to add on to this storyline, trying to give themselves something big to. Like when they had that season finale fight.
He just really don't know what he's talking about.
I feel like, I'm going to be honest with you, I think that B. King did flirt with him.
Of course. He's a very good looking guy. Tony Price is a very good looking guy.
Especially even with makeup, he does look good. He doesn't look bad with makeup. He looks nice without too. So it's just, it sounds like extra that don't need to be here. It sounds like, if y'all not ready to settle this, y'all not going to be ready to settle this.
And I feel like it's really, I don't think they even have a big major issue. I think it's the point that,
what it kind of reminds me? It kind of reminds me of the catfish season. The catfish situation in season 1 of Chasing Atlanta. Where it wasn't really a big issue. Y'all was making it a big issue to extend the storyline.
Yeah, or it felt like it was more deeper and personal.
Yeah, and it wasn't. It really wasn't. They just extended the storyline.
And I feel like with this one, I think he probably was upset that he was really flirting with him, and he didn't flirt back. I think that was more the issue that he was gunning for him, because I was like, okay, I had a situation about a client and it went bad. I was like, okay, that's not really that big of a deal.
Oh no, it was about that he was trying to work. He was trying to give him a job,
and he was definitely shading him.
Oh yeah,
on that point. But I'm looking at him like, you're not looking. I'm like, you're not even looking that good.
And all that well.
And he said he was working for Christian Dior. I mean,
Christian Dior.
Christian Dior?
Yeah.
Okay.
At one point, he was.
I'm trying to look. I mean, I'm getting into his house, and his house looked like Auntie.
Oh, it did.
I'm so sorry. It does look like Auntie.
It did.
And if you're this fashion...
Well, it depends, because that's probably his personal decorating style in his home. No, listen, some people, their fashion sense is different from their style at home. You never know. Or the boyfriend pick it up. The husband, sorry. They're actually married, you guys.
If y'all will see this look I'm giving him.
He is. He's trying. I'm trying.
Girl.
You know what? My arms hurt from all that reaching.
Let's just let that go down.
So we'll see what's going on with that. It's kind of seeming like it's going to be one of those things that's going to be drawn out and doesn't need to be.
Mm-hmm. Let's get to the
Richie G. How do you feel about him?
Reggie
G,
whatever. I feel like he's supposed to be the glue that holds everybody together, because he knows everybody.
Because he does know everybody and all that. Like he knows everybody.
He's one of those messy people.
Go ahead. I'm following.
You don't agree what he's doing, but you don't hate him at the same time.
So like Gardini. Because Gardini was messy too.
Like
Gardini was messy too, but we actually had a
little charm about him.
He does. So. He's not that level. Let's say that, because I actually like Gardini more so far.
Yeah.
So he's not there yet, but he could be the Gardini of this.
Yeah. So I think that's.
Yeah,
kind of how
with that. Describing him.
And even with the situation with Gardini, I feel like a lot of times Gardini was truthful about what was going on.
Yeah.
So I can give Gardini that. Now, for us, this one, we're just getting into the season, so I feel like he's one of those people. He's messy. You don't like what he's doing, but you don't hate.
But he helps build the story. Like, yes, he's like, okay, let's go ahead.
He really.
I'm gonna get the scene to the next scene.
Exactly.
He's doing all that.
He really doesn't have any loyalty. When you're dealing with messy people, they really don't have loyalty
at all.
And if they do, you be like, that is a shock. Okay. And that's how I take it from there. Also, during this process, I don't like when people use a certain thing, because I think we're now, everybody's getting into this culture now that you don't call everybody friend, and I'm glad that that's finally happening and people sticking with that.
Oh yeah,
don't call me your friend
and
you letting someone talk about me.
Like somebody in here said something about he's a friend, and then they cleaned it and they're like, what? He's somebody I know. Oh no. Wrong show. I'm thinking of a different show that I'm going to be showing you later. I'm sorry, you guys. Go ahead, but
you gotta,
y'all use friend a lot.
Cut that snake off before it start growing.
Y'all use friend too quick.
Yeah,
we're cool. Down. Yeah, I know them.
We cool. We cool.
I brought up the situation at work. I was at Starbucks, and he was next to me in Starbucks. There you go.
That's all that is. Yeah, you can just explain the story how y'all met. That's all. That's all now.
And that's
I think about my coworker, me and her talked about the friend situation. She said that, and she, even before I even told her if she ever heard when someone said that we're friends, I said, we're not friends, we're cool. I know her, she cool.
Yeah.
And she was like, she said the same thing to me. She was using it as a metaphor, like how people use the word friend. She's like, you're like, just like me, you should say, we're not friends, but we're cool and all that. I said, you know what, bitch, you might be a friend soon. Because I love your way of thinking.
Yeah.
Like, we're not.
Yeah,
we just know each other.
That's really.
It's like that don't mean I mean harm to you. That don't mean nothing.
That means that I don't like you. That just means that I don't know you like that.
I'm just not on that level. I'm not ready to reach
that's
out.
Too quick. That's
like
that. Doing that. We cool. We friends. I don't really know you like that.
Just exactly.
Friends, You
just be looking at people and everything. Girl. Yeah, man, my friend. Who's she talking to? She looking at you. You sure?
I don't know.
I don't know.
When that happened?
She went blind?
When this happened?
She ain't talking to me.
When this happened? I didn't know we was friends.
That's how I'm doing it.
Okay, but yeah, Richie G, interesting.
Let's get to the trainer. He was in the beginning, so he was pretty much so forgettable. But we don't know if the body is real.
It's nice. I would give him that.
It is nice, but I do not know if it's real.
I don't like when people advertise themselves as somebody who's trying to help you lose weight and change your shape to be more like how their shape is, and they paid for their shape. Mm-hmm. It's just like when Kylie Jenner did the lip fuller thingy, where she had that thing that she was selling where you can put it on your lips and it helps make your lips fuller.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like,
she had lip injection.
Yeah. It's just like, these are my lips. They're natural. I did this, and that's how my lips came. And it's like, girl, no. We all know your lips were not that full. Your lips were like before. So
paper.
Yes. So yeah, it's like I don't like that. I don't like when people do that because it's like it's disingenuous and it's basically you cashing off the idea that people are. They want their bodies to be better. They want their bodies to be like this. They want that. And
it's a lot of those Instagram models, and I think a lot of people telling you like
when people be doing the flat tummy tees, and it's like, girl, we know full well that is not helping you. Mm-hmm. Like when I saw Black China advertising, I was like, girl, you're advertising flat tummy tees. Like you actually did this yourself. You got a flat tummy yourself. Mm-hmm. All right, cool.
Like, all right.
Gotcha, sis.
Wing.
Gotcha. Anyways, so yeah, it's like, we have to get to know him a little bit more.
Yeah,
the personal trainer.
So,
Wooda? What's his name? Wooda?
I don't know.
It was Wooda.
Big
something like that. Yeah, it was a lot.
He had a nice booty.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot.
Next. Okay, let's talk about the teddy bear.
Oh, yeah.
His name was King something.
No, that wasn't B. King.
Oh,
Charles. His name's Charles.
Oh, Charles. Okay.
I said that, let's be honest, if he was like skinnier, if he was not skinnier, if he was like muscular, and he had like a thinner face.
He has a build. So let's get that. He has a build. Mm-hmm. It's there, but it just probably need to be tightened up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he had abs and he was muscular.
He got like a stick shape. Like he had a swollen stuck shape. I don't know how to really explain it.
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but he does need to lose a little bit of weight, but he just have that,
Yeah.
Okay.
But I did like that jacket he was wearing. That glittery looking jacket, the red one.
That was cute. That was very cute.
But he seems okay. We didn't really get a lot of him in this episode, so I don't know much about him.
And I told you, he doesn't fit into a lot of stereotypes of gay. And I think a lot of people like to put us in a stereotype, which I do not like when they do that. But you be looking at him like, you are gay, huh? Okay.
I said as soon as I saw him, I was like, and Dardo actually did what I said. I was like, if you think about what a bear would look like and he was black, this would be it. And he pointed straight and he's like, that's a bear. That's a black bear.
That's what it is. And that's a good thing. It all comes in different shapes and sizes and stuff like that. So I think it fits him.
It actually does.
It really does.
It does a lot.
So we'll see what he has to bring.
Because he didn't really do a lot in this episode.
He did.
He really didn't.
So let's bring up this other person that Lord had met. They met at college.
We're not saying anything.
We're not saying anything. We're just saying that you met.
We're just gonna cut this whole.
You can say that you met him. You met him at college.
Okay.
So how was he in college?
I don't want it to be one of those kind of awkward situations, Well, I guess okay.
You met him in college. You just know him. So I'm saying, how was he in college?
I'm bring it up.
Okay. I mean, you met him in college.
I did, actually, yes.
So was he still like fashion?
He was fashion forward. He was always fashion forward in college and everything. So he was like, how he is on here is how he was back then. It was cool. We weren't really in the same crowds. Like, he was more like popular people, like really the other people. I was more like, I hung out with my two friends, and that was all I wanted. That was all I was fine. I was fine with those two people. I had 3 friends, actually. And I hung out with those 2 people. Sometimes they would bring other people into the fold. Sometimes it's just us 3. And then it was this other person I hung out with, too. But, yeah, I did meet him. It was cool. Okay. It was like an in passing kind of situation. We talked, passed. That was it,
Okay.
So he was cool. He's always he was really fashion forward here, and he's always been like that. So it was interesting. And all that. His style has always been interesting. Yeah.
So what you feel like he's gonna bring to the storyline? I see, guys. I told you we may have met some of these people. We live in.
Oh yeah, because
I had brought that up in the beginning. So it's interesting that you like that does look like him or whatever.
Know.
And this was
and I was just sitting there watching it, and I'm like, oh my god, please don't tell me that is him, because I don't want it to be him, because it's it's weird. Actually, no, it's not really that. I guess it's different when it's somebody that you're not close with, like. When Brandy was on Top Model, she surprised everybody and told us after, after the show started and all that, like when they was doing trailers and stuff. And so I remember being excited and all that, and telling people, I was like, I know her, because I was excited for her and I was proud of her because she was doing something that, this was her thing. And we knew she was going to be a model, and we knew she was into being a model since I first met her, basically. So it was interesting to see her on Top Model and all that. Although it didn't go as according to plan.
She was trying. Yeah. But I think she just couldn't take them bitches.
Yeah.
I think, let me say something. I've learned about white people, and
I just want to tell you one thing also. Brandy is a Libra. So,
and I feel like they do a shady thing. It's like a dance they do.
Oh, white people, yes, they do.
And they will say shady shit, and it's
they will.
When they say it,
they hope they want you to react, but they don't want you to react.
And it's just at the same time, I think Brandy is kind of a lot of people like us, no, what you saying? Now, wait a minute now.
Calm yourself down.
Now, hold on. Because they will say some slick shit, but you're like, hold on now. This ain't what you want. And a lot of times, they use the point of their atmosphere where they feel like, okay, you're not going to do nothing here because we got security guards, or you got a lot to do. So they feel like you got a lot on the line. But you don't know black people. We will really be like, okay, no, hold on. Hold on. We'll go to jail real quick. Okay.
Well,
wait a minute.
But, so It was interesting. I don't know if what he's going to really bring. I feel like they're going to try to make him the snooty black person who, like, well, not black person, you know, the snooty
like
person.
They don't really have a lot to go with in the story. Like, it's like they're forming drama. What you're saying right now.
Yeah, like the part about the orange thing is like, okay, I guess that makes sense that you'll be mad about the fact that you're like, I wanted you to help my girl out to make her look cute because I've seen your makeup. And I'm interested in, you know, like I was like, oh, he does good makeup. So let me send my friend to you because, you know, business. I'm helping your business. You can help my business. We're trying to do, that's what networking is, you guys. When you help somebody else out with their business and they help you out with your business.
You know, I don't know.
You keep it, what's the word I want to use? It starts with a P. Professional.
That's what it is. They don't know about that.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So
can we bring up from the show which was very positive, My House? Yeah. From this is a very completely difference because I think My House they all uplift each other, even though they had issues with each other.
Yes, and I love that they did explore the issue a little bit, but they kept it cool. Yeah, but they didn't go, I'm gonna throw shade at you.
Exactly. I'm gonna keep it at that because that's gonna dilute the message. Like they was all promoting each other. I like that they stood around and they said great things about each other. And you really felt that they meant that.
It felt like a sisterhood.
Because I felt like you don't have to like a person, but you can give a person when credit is due. Yes. And I feel like that was that moment. Like even though I don't like some things, but I could, you know, see what you bring to the table and appreciate that. Exactly. And I think that in this moment that we should have a lot of shows like that for gay people so we can support each other. And I think that even T.S. Madison on Reunion, she brought it up and was like, you know,
I'm proud of you guys for doing your things.
Yeah, because it's like that. That's
important. This is important. You know?
But a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't look like because everybody want to tear somebody down, and I think
everybody
people
wants the reality show fame. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants the reality show kind of fame and all that, and it's just kind of like that doesn't get you that far. Like you mentioned earlier, you know, like people see you for the drama, and they don't really see you for your work. So it's like if I want to work with you, and I look online and I'm like, oh, you were fighting this person. Because you're on this reality show, I don't know if I want to work with you like that. That's the point. That's the problem. That's where some people falter. They like go into these reality shows.
But I hate when they turn around. I'm sorry for cutting you out. No, you say that I'm not that person that you've seen on TV. It's like, well, who are you?
You did it. And that's
if you're on here to network and promote your stuff, but you still entertaining drama, or you still being messy, it's like I'm clearly thinking that is you.
You know, that's the thing with that. That's like a. It's like it hurts you in that way, but then it's like if you're on the show and you're boring, they cut you real quick. So it's like that hurts you too, but not really professionally hurts you. But it's like it does hurt you because you're on here to advertise your work, and it's like if you can't advertise your work, you have to in order to advertise your work, you got to do a little mess and be a little dramatic and all that. It's just like who was it when Kim Fields, Regine from Living Single was on. Real Housewives of Atlanta. And people was like, why is she on here? She's boring.
She really was. But she was cool. I
like her as Regine. I just feel like I want to bring that up. Because I'm watching, you guys, I'm on a Living Single marathon right now. I'm on season 3. Amazing. I'm so much in love with this show. I did a couple episodes, like 10 at least, where I did the ugly laugh, you know, where you do that ugly laugh where you're like laughing. And you just like don't care when everybody feels like it was one of those moments. So
I love the one when they was like, about the guy that moved in.
Yes, and they was fighting over him.
Yes, I'm about to ask him out when he coming out.
You know what my favorite one was? My favorite one was when they found out that Overton had a porn double.
Oh Lord, I keep on missing that episode. I don't know. I think I fall asleep because I'll watch it, but then I'll fall asleep.
I did that actually a little bit, but I keep watching. I watch them over and over.
And I keep on forgetting about that one because my boyfriend kept on saying that.
It's that fun. It's a good episode. It's a good one. But back to the show. Yeah. I don't know what he's gonna bring. I feel like he's not gonna do. I don't know. Let's just say that because I feel like this situation with his girl, that's something more that she should be mad about than you. Like, I feel like you can be mad about it, but that's something that she should be mad about. Like, I want a refund. That should be her asking for a refund, basically. Unless she got it for free, then I mean, you get what you pay for.
I just hope on this one that they throw direct shade versus shade in general, and then you trying to want someone to grab it. And get mad about somebody that grab it, because the person I'm like, who are you talking about? Because that's me. I am that girl. I'm that girl. I'm like, girl, who are you talking about? Oh, in general, but honey, you going way too in for in general. Right? Who are you talking about?
You digging a little thing.
Yeah, you getting a little. Your
are you okay?
chest getting all swollen up. Your mascara running, girl. What's going on? I'm trying to tell you. I don't like when people do that. I'm like, what are you talking about?
2 people. I forgot about them. We'll do real quick for these last 2 people. Markel, the guy that was on Cheaters.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only storyline he got.
Yeah, and he's trying to extend this Cheaters situation, but that's Sweetie.
I wouldn't even brought that up. I think you're more than that. I think just don't be that
Sweetie,
girl.
let it go. You know, it was Cheaters. Cheaters was like early. It was the early 2000s. It looks like the early 2000s. Let that go. We're gonna probably remind you, and it's good that you're like, y'all remember, y'all know who I am, but Sweetie, it's not working out. Don't do this. And then there's the other guy, the one who's like an interior decorator, and he was like, "Oh, I'm a stylist too," and it's like, okay, that's cool. I didn't really see his interior decorating skills in that picture that he was showing. All I saw was like it went from a junk to I saw a table. That's it. So I would like to see your decorating skills before I can say that you're an interior decorator, you know?
But I ain't gonna lie, for a moment I was just thinking about my boyfriend being on the show.
What?
Just on the show like that in general. Okay. And I can just see how you're gonna respond to the people. You're like,
like, so not want to be on the show?
Yeah. He was like, I don't know what's their issue, but I hope they're
That would be me
actually.
That would be me actually. That would be me actually. I'd be like,
yeah.
This was so much fun. I love the chicken. Did you guys love the chicken?
Yeah, let's go. The chicken was lovely. Yeah. I was like, oh, wow.
But yeah, I didn't see anything decorating wise, so I'm gonna wait on that to see like his style. But I don't think I would want to be on this type of show either, and I would probably be the same way.
I'd be like, see this fashion, this fabulous.
I think that some people need to stop saying that. Like, just because you wear an interesting outfit, sometimes it's like, oh, you fashionable, huh? And it's like, because I remember somebody told me that one time, and I was like, I just was wearing this outfit because I just wanted to wear this outfit. It wasn't. I'm not. I don't feel like I'm fashionable like that. I just feel like I just like clothes and like to wear certain things.
Designers, they don't be wearing the best fashion, but they design good clothes.
Oh, that's true. Very true.
So
that very true.
But I don't think this in this sense, because when you're gay, you gotta be fabulous all the time. True. All right, you guys, let's get into this other show.
Oh yeah, so we're about to watch G Status ATL Hustle. Wait, yeah, that's right. I was right.
Hustle.
Okay, so we'll be back. So,
I feel like we do that because I don't know what we talked about.
We didn't finish it. We didn't finish how we felt, like talking about the series. That's where we're at with that. Sorry, you guys. We did a little video, and I checked it to like when I was editing it, and I found out we didn't finish it because you were going somewhere. Yeah. That's why you were going to, and you had the dogs. Remember? You had Luna and Kubo, so it was like, you were like tired and then other things. So, yeah, we didn't finish an episode, so, we decided we're going to just go ahead and update it.
Yes, we're going to update it because we actually are midway in the season.
Yeah, we actually are.
So, I guess we can just talk about our feelings about
in general.
Everybody.
Yeah, just kind of give y'all a little bit of an update on how we feel about G Status.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you feel? Like, where do you want to just break down characters, or you want to do stories first?
Well, I guess the stories are going to tie in line. I guess whenever we talk about the story, I mean, whoever the character is, and we'll talk about the story, and then whatever character that's in the story, and we'll talk about how we feel about them, and then we'll try to
Get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I think the whole thing was a big deal about Sherrod being into porn and how they,
And that's where he came from and all that.
which is nothing wrong.
I don't really care. I feel like that's
I don't.
I feel like that's one of my pet peeves about this whole thing right now so far. Is just like this emphasis on. Hold on. I feel like one of my pet peeves right now is just this emphasis on Sherrod. Oh yeah, he did porn, and it's like, okay, cool, and
you ain't gotta sleep with a guy or be with. I think a lot of people always have to make everything mostly about them,
and that's
where
the
even
problem lies.
with the heels thing that was in the storyline, and like people could just say, well, that's good for him, but at the same time, that's not me. It's like, honey, just say it was
you
good.
Don't do heels, and that's
you
fine.
You ain't gotta say that. Just say, I'm so proud of what I'm doing his heels.
Yeah,
that's it. We ain't gotta know that it ain't your thing.
We ain't gotta be like, you too masculine, girl.
Because a lot of times out of 10, it's just like you're really knocking the person,
lips.
And I don't like that. So it's like, how you gonna support me, but at the same time knocking me at the same time?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's how a lot of people are in general. They throw a compliment out.
Also goes into play with the Corday situation, and that's really been his whole storyline.
Yeah, he'll say something positive about you, but at the same time, backdoor in you being negative towards you.
Yeah, but go ahead. What were you finna say? I'm sorry.
No, I just feel like, whatever Sherrod does, now me personally, I don't think I can too much date a porn star or whatever case may be.
It depends. Okay. So there's this situation that's going on right now where this guy, his name is Wes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take that back because I did date a person that done porn.
You did. You told me.
Yeah.
I forgot. But
so let me stop. No,
but you didn't know until after.
And no, I didn't know until after. But still, no. Now I really want to take that back. I want to retract that question because I'm like, even if I would have known, I wouldn't regret knowing him or meeting him. So I really want to take that back.
I feel like, because I actually did almost at one point, and he was like getting started. Like, he was like, oh, look, these are my test shoots, everything. He was going into it and all that. So it was just,
girl,
this is a while
back. This is a private conversation without you guys listening.
This is a while back. It was nothing. He was just, it didn't go anywhere. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that what he was doing that made it not go anywhere. It's just the direction of where we were possibly going wasn't going anywhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's one of those things. But okay, so right now, I don't know if you know, and there's this guy named Wes. He used to do like interviews. He would like interview celebrities. He did this. He was like doing a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing porn now, and the main reason he's doing porn is because who he's dating.
So wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Wes, who's what?
It's he was more like a social media type. And basically what happened was he was doing, he was like doing a lot of good things. Like his pictures were just beautiful. He was doing this, like there was a lot of positive going on. And it's like you're now in porn,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like nothing, not trying to say that that's a negative. Like you should do what makes you happy. But it's like your whole social media like changed, like your whole persona changed. Like everything that you're doing has changed and directed to porn. And it's like the main reason you're doing this is because the guy you're dating does porn. And so it's like, for me, I feel like if I'm going to date somebody, I don't want you to change who I am.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to change the direction I'm going or anything like that. So, by the way, this is him.
You gotta really be strong when you're dealing with you're gonna probably have to have a little tough skin because they're gonna have people out there that's gonna judge you.
Yes,
and not
exactly.
necessarily saying that of course, if you watch your environment that you're around, you don't want no one that's in your circle, putting you down for dating someone or putting you on blast. But I think just in general, if you going into the gay community and definitely, people are gonna be staring and stuff like that.
Exactly, that's him.
I've never seen him before.
You probably haven't. I only know because somebody I know knows about this whole situation and knows a person that knows him. Whoa. That's him now. This is him like when he was, before. And then it's like, let me go ahead and get to scrolling to when he started doing porn. Around here. was when he started doing it. So now he's like posting like more like thirst trap kind of pictures and stuff like that. And he's still pretty. He's still a pretty guy, but it's like,
well, not necessarily. I mean, at the end of the day, just because he probably introduced him to it, why is it the point that he's changing?
because he is changing. So now he's doing that, and it's like you're everything kind of like not saying that he, you know, like not saying it's a negative to do that, but it's like the trajectory you were going as a person in your career it's different now. Like,
well, why would this be? I already know society's going to knock it down as a negative, but at the end of the day, I mean, I would not always jump the gun and say, well, he's forced him into it or whatever case may be. Or he probably just introduced him to something that he was into or whatever case may be. He liked it.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So I don't want that to be the narrative that a person changed a person.
Well, I feel like in a way it can be a part of it. Like people can, you know, like we have to remember that your environment and the people you surround yourself with do influence you. Like we always say, birds of a feather flock together. So like
absolutely.
when you're when you're dealing with other people, you handle yourself a different way, and then it's like when you start.
But that necessarily that he's not making his own choices.
Oh no! I'm not saying that he's like just doing it out of his will, but I'm saying like you're seeing, oh, he's having fun, he's doing this, he's doing that. Let me join, and it's like there's a little bit of I don't know how to explain it. It's a way to explain it. Like okay, good, okay. Now, a friend that you had. You used to go clubbing with them a lot. You used to do other things with them a lot. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that was kind of like them influencing you. Mm-hmm. That's not them saying that that's not me saying that he's forcing him. It's more like this is the influences you're around. Mm-hmm. And so now that you're not with that person, you still know them, but it's like you're not really hanging around with them that much. It's like your whole everything changed, you know? Mm-hmm. Not saying that it's a negative. And I'm not saying that him doing this is a negative. I'm just saying that it changed in a way that's like where you were going. You were interviewing like, it's not saying that he was interviewing like A-list celebrities, but he was going in the direction of he's interviewing people. He was interviewing people like Tammy Roman and etc. You know, like he was interviewing celebrities. Mm-hmm. So it's like you were doing that and now you're doing porn. You know, so it's like a switch from what you were trying to do, you know?
I mean, if he's happy, he's happy.
Oh, no, I'm not saying,
we can all find success in different avenues now, you know, so I don't know. I don't really look down because everybody got a different...
I'm not looking down on him for that.
I know that. I'm just saying how people would take the narrative.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, he's finding his own way of what he pretty much don't want to do. I mean, he lives life.
I get what you're saying, but it's kind of like... How do I explain
I mean, I think the point is of us bringing up this situation, basically, it seems it's turning into a negative situation.
Oh, well, I'm not... Okay, so here's my thing.
You're just saying the point of how society is taking it and how they're going to...
in a way, I'm saying it how I'm seeing it, too. Where it's just kind of like, you know...
Well, because you're taking it as in a negative way.
Well, not really. I'm not saying it as in a negative. I'm saying it as in... This is something completely and utterly different from... what you were doing and where you were going, you know? And that's not to say that that's a negative, because it can be good. If you are enjoying this, if this is really what you wanted to do from the start, if this is really what you're going to go for, but it's like, we also have to also consider the fact that when it comes to doing porn, there is a shelf life, you know? Like, there's an expiration date. And then it's like, what are you going to do afterwards, you know? Like, what is your plan and what is your goal to do after porn? Because it's not a forever thing. You know, not everything, and there's other things that aren't forever things, but this one is definitely not a forever thing. Because there's going to be a new porn star that comes out that people are going to be like, I like that one. There's going to be a new person that's younger and hotter that they go for. You know? Like they call for you now, but it's like, what after?
Well, my point is, you putting in the scenario that he probably not have this thought out, and I think that's my point that you probably, because like I say, everybody he might know what he's doing.
Okay.
So let's not treat the situation like he may not know what he's doing. We don't even know this guy. He just got started. We don't know what he got planned.
I guess the thing is, to me, I feel like I understand where you're coming from, but I also want to know, like,
you want to know.
In a way, yes.
See, that's my point. So, like I said, just from what, like, he may have it together.
Okay.
Or whatever. I think the point is trying to, hope for the best for
Yeah.
people. So,
I guess I get what you're saying. I do. And that's why I'm not trying to say, like, it's a negative. I'm not trying to down talk him and say that he's the worst person.
I think the point is you feel like he's putting himself in a sticky situation. You just want to see if he have it figured out.
Yeah, because it's like you're going in this place of, okay, me and my boyfriend are doing this together. And it's like, what's going to happen if y'all break up?
Mm-hmm.
Or what's going to happen when this is over? Like, where are y'all going to be when this is over? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's not to say he may have a plan. He may have a goal in mind.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I guess it's like a difference. You know? Like, am I making sense?
I'm thinking that's the point. You probably was a fan. And you just don't like where this person is going at with things.
No, I didn't really follow him like that.
Oh,
but it's like, when you're seeing kind of like a person change, and it's kind of like, is this good? Are they okay? Or is this going to be the good thing that they want to do?
Well, I don't know the guy, but I think the point is we all going to make mistakes, and I feel like
true.
I wouldn't consider that this is a mistake because I don't know yet. Like this is something that he's going to have to figure it out. They got a lot of people that benefit from doing porn, and
like who?
Oh, I'm just saying it's made whatever kind of.
No, because you know what I mean. Like, well. But listen, she has that. She has a machine
use her as a reference because that is just a poor reference.
It really is, and she has like a machine behind her too.
I think the point is living his life, and I think he'll be a bit of.
And I get that too. So that's why I'm like, I'm not judging him, and I'm not saying, oh, he's the worst person. But it's kind of like, I don't know. I guess in my mind, I'm like, you're trying to secure a bag. You were securing a bag. And you lost that bag to go this way. And it's like, is this going to be the bag that you really want? Am I making sense?
Yeah. I think that...
Because it's like and here's the thing. We all make choices in our lives that it's like, is this the right choice? Or where somebody's like, is this what you really wanted to do?
You know what I mean? In the preference of if it's a bad choice. So it's like...
No, I'm saying it's more as, was this the right choice for you? Was this the right move that you wanted to go? You know?
Okay. Agree.
Okay, I know. But anyways, you guys,
it's like I said, that's where we was at talking basically about the porn. So this is why it's all connecting.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm going to date you and you're doing that, if I have an idea of where I want to go and if I have an idea of what I want to do with my life, I'm not changing any of that for you. I don't want you to put me in any of your videos. I don't want you to do this. If you're doing that and you're making money and you're enjoying yourself and you're happy, as long as you allow me to be happy in what I'm doing and I allow you to be happy in what you're doing, and we have this great front of we have a strong relationship where I don't care what
I just know it ain't gonna work for me. I'm jealous, so I don't think it's gonna work for you. You're jealous too. So,
wow,
girl, you will. So that's just me. I just can't see, and I think only time people that really do well in relationships like that, unless they're doing the same thing like them. Because I know I wouldn't want. No, that's just.
I don't know. I feel like, I'd probably be like that.
I think I think the beginning, of course, because don't get it twisted. These porn stars, they know how to get it on in the bedroom. They'll make
but the thing is, they do that for
I think
their
it'll be
videos.
fun at that end of the day. While it's probably in the beginning, I feel like it'll be kind of exciting, but after a while, you're like, I think I don't know if I want to see
also,
you on.
Well, you know what it has to be? It has to, like I said, it has to be a strong front with you two. Y'all have to have a strong connection where you're like, I know that this is nothing. When you come home, you're here for me. Yeah. That's work. Work is work, and you're here for me.
You know, you can. It's just like you said, right there.
Yeah. But anyways, you guys. Let's go ahead and get back into the show.
No, we were talking about that. That's what we were talking about. Sherrod. Yeah,
but I don't know. It's like they keep judging him, and I don't feel like it makes sense for them to judge him because y'all are on the same show as him. Like, does that make sense? Like,
people like to feel better than people. I think
but y'all are on a YouTube reality show, and that's not me being shady, but it's like YouTube reality show. Mm-hmm. Reality shows on TV. Like there's levels.
It is true. It's like I said, it's just that people just got to put people down to feel better.
Exactly.
And stuff like that. Exactly. And I think we do that a lot of times, basically on a daily basis, in some ways. Yeah. Like, okay, let's just say, you really supposed to look at other people's situation and probably appreciate your situation a little bit better. Like,
Exactly.
because like, oh, my shit could be worse than that. I gotta look how lucky and blessed I am. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
people just look at it to, okay, well, I'm not worse like that. You know, I ain't doing that.
And that's the problem. It's like you trying to put down other people, and it's like, okay, so
it's kind of it's referenced together with their doing
no, I know it does,
and how they're judging him. And
how do you feel about Sherrod outside of that? Just removing that.
Sherrod,
I liked him at first.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we already discussed this. I don't know why I feel like I'm repeating myself.
Either we did. I think we did kind of sort of get into it, but then we couldn't finish it. But then we also discussed this on the phone with each other.
Yeah.
And then we discussed it at whatever's party. So we kind of
And I feel personally, like I said, I think he's not sure of himself, or whatever the case may be. And I feel like if you want to be a superstar, I think you need to be assured of yourself. And you have that wow factor. To me personally, I don't see it with him.
I feel like he has a great personality, but I get more like, I was going to say radio, but he doesn't have that. I feel like more like reality show. I could see dancing. Dancing. He could be a good dancer.
I think we're in this era where everybody wants to be famous. I think everybody in general want to be famous. They would love to be. But it's like everybody's not going to have that opportunity. And a lot of times, can we stop?
Can we stop real quick?
What?
Didn't I tell you this? I feel like we had this discussion and you kind of Dawn talked to me about it because I was like, I don't see model for that, and you kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, no, don't get it twisted. I did agree with you.
No, you didn't.
I did. I didn't say I see model for him.
You said.
I said it's
you
not.
Should
I
let
said first
somebody
of all,
else.
I think the point is, it's not. It's okay for anyone to go and try. I say I give a person that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I don't hear anyone talking about a backup plan or anything else besides they want to be famous.
Well, you have to realize, like, people listen to these what is it called? These stories of, like, I made it. Courageous stories of, I made it, I did it. Mm-hmm. And you can do it too. Where they'll be like, I came to, like, okay, perfect example. Taraji just recently did when she was winning an award. And she was like, I came to LA with $30, with $75 and my baby boy, and I planned on being famous. And, like, she was talking about, like, I was 27 or 24. 24 or 27, they was telling her that she's too old to be an actress. She's too this, she's too that. She's not going to make it. So she was like, you know what? I came, I saw, and I did. And I'm here. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, people listen to that and they're like, I need to do that too.
And it's like, not everybody's going to be famous.
Not everybody's going to make that. Like, that's not everybody's story. Some people get famous and they don't even be trying to be famous. Mm-hmm. Like, there's some models who are, like, famous. Like, I think they were saying Naomi Campbell was just walking the street and somebody saw her and they picked her. Just like that. So it's like, sometimes you don't even get famous for trying. It's just, you just get famous. Mm-hmm. It's just like, my cousins were watching this thing. I went viral. It's on BET, it's YouTube page. And basically it's about, like, things that happen, viral sensations that have happened and what they're doing now. Like, the girl who created On Fleek, Peaches, she was talking about, like, how it was, like, disheartening to see people take On Fleek and put it in, like, music and put it in their shirts and do this and don't tag her or don't give her profit for it because she made it. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I didn't even put a word. I wasn't even trying to make a real word. It just happened. I just be saying stuff just to say stuff. And then, I don't know if you know this, but Christina Milian and Nicki Minaj were trying to trademark Pretty On Fleek so that they can profit off of that. Mm. And people were sitting there like, so y'all just gonna trademark it and not give this girl money. And she made it. Y'all just gonna take it and try to take money off of it, but this girl made it. That's what we're doing. All right. So yeah, it's like a lot of, like, people want to be famous and it doesn't work like that. Like, fame is very frugal. Mm-hmm. And we as an audience are very frugal with are famous celebrity people. You know, like there was something that I had saw recently where people was like talking about y'all y'all build these celebrities up and then y'all come out of nowhere. I'm just really tired of them. I'm really annoyed with them. Why are they famous? You know, that kind of thing. And it's like, why build somebody up to be famous and then get mad that they're famous and try to say that you don't like them anymore? Like, why do all that?
Because they reached that status. That's all.
Yeah, it's like with Cardi B. Don't get me wrong. There's some things that Cardi B does and I don't care for. There's some things that Cardi B says I don't care for. But she's a celebrity, and we built her to be a celebrity because we got into Bodak Yellow.
She be saying some funny shit.
She do.
I like that time when she said something about her haters. Do you go on your haters page? She said, "No, because I don't want to see them doing well." You think they gonna be putting up? Yeah, I'm about to lose my house. She's like, they ain't gonna talk about that shit. They gonna talk about the good shit.
Right?
Like, yeah. She be saying some funny shit though.
She do, but she's one of those ones that I'm not as big into. But I'm proud of her for being where she's at. You know, so it's like, you know, stop. Y'all gotta stop. I think
everybody loves a success story. And I feel like what hers is definitely a success, or just anyone in general.
Yeah.
And if you got it, you got it. But at the same time, and I think the point is, it's okay to push yourself. But when you pushing certain things,
and you don't have the strongness for it, like when you're not there, and
you know that
yeah, like this is again, you guys, no shade on the whole situation. I feel like I'm just going to be honest with you. A good majority of the cast, it's like all of y'all are trying to reach the same kind of thing, and it doesn't.
And the way they talk is as if they already reached it.
Well, only one has said that. No, two.
Oh.
You already know who's already acting like they've already reached something, and you're like, but I've never heard any song that you've done.
Which is true. And, you know, it's okay to be confident in yourself.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely great to do that.
But I think being cocky, and it's like, honey, what you got to be cocky about? You ain't even got you ain't even got the foundation.
You didn't even... you haven't even found the bag. You haven't even found the bag.
Okay. And then especially when a lot of them be going to out of country and stuff doing things, I'm like, they are eager to have Americans like that. Ain't I think they're
tired of us.
No, I mean to get them to come out there and perform. I'm like, yeah.
They always do that.
Yeah.
I think they said I think Lil' Kim was doing really well out there, and I was like, people still listen to Lil' Kim like that? Not to be shady, I love Lil' Kim, but people still listen to Lil' Kim like that. I'm just gonna say it. Outside of us colors.
I didn't say it, you guys. He did.
Is it not true?
I'm not gonna move across my cancerian.
Girl, anyways. But yeah, so I don't know. It's like Sherrod, I feel like I get it. But then also, I don't know, it's just like everybody's trying to be a celebrity, and it's like we have too many celebrities, honestly. We just have too many of y'all. It's just too many y'all all over. We're trying to get rid of the ones we already have that need to go.
In general, do you think we need to get out of the celebrity world? Like, as the point into our own world, the people around us?
In a way, yes.
I think so, too. I feel like we have to. Because I feel like I'm coming paranoid with a lot of them. Like, we already talked about this with the Cardi B and the Nicki Minaj situation. It was okay for a minute, but it's still going on. It's getting on my nerves.
It's honestly tired. It was tired. It was honestly kind of tired when Cardi B threw the shoe. That was when it got tired. Because it's like, girl, you could have just did a rap song. Like, get your ghostwriter to write something about shady about Nicki Minaj. She don't write her rap. I know, it's okay.
Girl,
it's okay. Listen, I still will listen to Cardi B. Okay. We know she don't write it, but I'm still here for her music. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's like, girl, both of them just need to be quiet with this whole situation. Just like,
well, my point is, I don't think my point with the situation with Cardi B and her, and I'm just gonna be very short.
Yeah, because we're trying to keep it. Because honestly, we don't really care about it.
I think the point is the media in general and people in general, their fans in general, just going back and forth with each other and stuff, and just keep on breaking it up as if it's too much of a big deal.
And it's new.
And yeah, like and all that. But I think the point is Nikki put the needle in the coffin behind her back, seeing stuff and all that. Mm-hmm. That's kind of irritating. I think that brought up. I think you brought that up on the thing. On this podcast, where when people apologize to you and they don't apologize,
I was gonna laugh and say something. I'm sorry.
What you thought?
It's not. It's it's something from Married to Medicine, where girl. Okay, you know have you been watching it or you're not?
I haven't.
I know it's not on Hulu anymore.
Well, I was watching on something else.
Okay, yeah. But anyways, what was that girl's name? What is Heavenly, Dr. Heavenly? How she basically, it's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. Basically, she talked about Mariah. You know Mariah, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, Mariah and her got into this beef in the newer season that I was watching. Because basically, you know, they don't like Mariah for a reason. You'll see. So Mariah was like, you know, they was talking, and Mariah was like, listen, if we wanted to work, if you want us to change, you have to apologize for saying your mama to me. Like, you have to apologize for that. And she's like, okay, I'm sorry for saying your mama. It was immature and wrong. And so, you know, they was trying to move on from it. So they go to a party the next day or something like that. And so, you know, her and Mariah, Dr. Heavenly and Mariah get into an argument. And so Dr. Heavenly was like, you know what? And she's like, your mom, like she was about to say your mama, and we knew she was about to say your mama, and it was just like if you're gonna apologize, make sure your actions show that you're changing. Even though she did stop herself and was like, you know, kind of like, dang, I wasn't supposed to say that, but she still said it. So it's like, you know, apologize, but let your actions show that you've apologized. You know, like change with your apology. You know, and I think that's the issue with that. Like, it's just like their actions. Because then I think they said that her and Cardi B talked at the Met Gala from Rihanna's Met Gala, and they supposedly Nicki Minaj was like trying to cool the situation down, and she was trying to address it. Cardi B was trying to address it, and Nicki Minaj was like, "It's nothing, you know, like no big deal, blah blah blah, whatever." So it's like, yeah, we're here in this whole thing because y'all don't know how to just. Whatever. Like somebody was saying, and I really feel like this is the right move. Somebody was like, you know what Cardi B needs to start doing is instead of, you know, reacting, what she needs to do is just throw some slight shade back. Like throw some passive aggressiveness back and just be like, love you too, Nikki. You know, like kind of passive aggressive with her and all that. Like that'll actually
fuck with her.
Yes.
I mean, that's what Rihanna do. She does do some shit.
Rihanna's not passive aggressive. She just
in
slick.
Certain things. I think when it comes to Beyonce, I think she does do her little passive aggressive thing, but she be saying some shit.
Yeah, and then she just whatever. Because she's like, you know what? It doesn't matter. Because I'm rich, she's rich, we're rich. You know. But
that is true.
But anyways, yeah, it's like So okay, we talked about
Sherrod, and we felt like he might need to be looking into another career. I mean, what happened to backup plan? I think he should have a backup.
I feel like his dancing's great. Don't get me wrong, but
I think his dancing is okay.
That's why I just said great. I didn't say anything better.
Great is just too much. Okay.
Wow. I was trying to give him something.
Okay.
Excuse me. I mean. His modeling is
I don't know. You know them light skinned people. You know, no offense. You give me an inch and they take a mile. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, anyways, let's go to the next person, you guys. So I didn't like Charlie at first. At that moment when he was sitting there, like, oh my God. What's going on? What is Sherrod doing? And watching the video and all that, I didn't like that. And I didn't care for him for that. But it's like, he's grown on me. You know, like I really enjoy him. I really enjoy that he's like really ultra femme, but it's like not ultra femme at the same time. Like he's just like that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like he's like very femme, but not femme, but also very femme. And I like that. I like the way he kind of dresses is interesting too, and his personality is interesting. I like him as a character. So it's like he grew on me basically.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. So I like him. I like how he's just like I'm not following this whole situation with Corday. It's not working out like that, like I think it's going. It's not going nowhere like I think it's going. I like that he was honest about the pitch that Corday was doing. I'm glad he did that because, which we'll get into in a second, because we would definitely have a thing about Corday. He needs his moment. You know,
he does need his moment, but not right now.
Yes, but you know, Charlie, you know, he's cool. So, yeah. And I like that song, That Girl. I actually kind of think it's cute.
And I listened to the song Pussycon. I really love it.
I had to hear it, but I only heard that first one.
I heard that. I listened to it. It's on my playlist. So
yeah, you know, you told me about your, you know, doing the gay artists and all that.
Yeah, I'm really
gay rappers.
To get into the gay artists, you guys. We gotta support our people. And all
we
that.
We do.
So Charlie was easy.
Okay, yeah.
Hakeem.
Who?
Hakeem. Sir Hakeem.
So anyways, let's talk about...
he is a part of the cast, apparently.
Really? I've only seen him in one episode.
He was in the beginning. I don't think he was back in the end.
I think because nobody's invited him to their event.
Yeah, we're not going to deal with this old bitch. And I think that's the only reason why they really didn't act up on his ass. I really think that. Because, like, look, you old. And we try to respect our elders around here. And I feel like that's just where they're going with the narrative with him. But, you know, I think we talked about this, of how he had the same situation with...
the Chasing Atlanta Girls.
Yeah, he wasn't playing that with them because it was going to beat the fuck out of him. He knew Sky was going to knock his fucking head off.
Sky was ready. Sky was like, first episode, I want y'all to know that I will do it. I don't play that.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I had watched that throwback thing with them when they was in the parking lot. She was like, I just don't like missing. And that's me. I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say like, if I see someone intentionally doing shit like that, that irritates me. And I do not like people like to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. So.
Yeah.
but going forward of what he said about Mulan Jada.
Jada, yeah.
Jada,
yeah.
Jada.
You're right.
And you know how he was talking about her, and definitely at the same time he complimented her, but damn shady as fuck towards.
Oh, you talking about Akeem, right?
Yeah, Akeem, okay, and how he was handling
was like,
and talking about I'm gonna make her my bitch and
androgynous, and then like it's like, but I am androgynous. What are you saying? What are you trying to say?
The point is, it was just the base of the conversation. Like, this didn't need to be brought up. What are you talking about? We were talking about Sherrod and this not being in his house, and you turn around and say, yeah, like androgynous.
Androgynous.
Here you go. Child, I don't know whenever.
It's okay.
Use that shit. I really
no, you know what's so funny? I haven't used that word in so long. Like
I heard it before, and I didn't even realize I heard it before. And I was like, I don't even remember hearing that word before.
Yeah,
like but weird. It was on Everybody Hate Chris.
Yeah,
so we all seen that one.
Yeah,
and it
just is. You know, I feel like he's basically being paid to be the villain, but he's not being paid enough to be the villain.
And I think it's sad.
It's really sad that he's like really doing all this to be the villain, and you're not paid enough. Sweetie.
Exactly, because you know they're gonna knock it. So apparently they're supposed to be fighting in the season. Mulan was supposed to be fighting.
Mulan fight. Oh yeah, they're fighting each other.
So
we'll see how they go.
We'll see how I know Hakeem is not gonna fight back.
Oh, he's not.
I don't think he's not a fighter anyway.
I don't think so either.
Oh,
but let's see. So we got that one out of the way. I guess since we've mentioned Milan, we could do Milan right quick. Milan's interesting. Mm-hmm. Like, I really appreciate that he was sitting there like, I said this isn't his house. I didn't say he was homeless. Two different things.
I think he's a very strong person.
I feel like he has to be because of who he is. You know, like what he does. Being androgynous, you have to be very strong-willed in that. Just that alone. Like, you have to be ready to be like, okay, I am me, and that is what that is. I don't care what you feel. You know, you have to be ready for that kind of... It's like being film. You have to be ready to be like, and...
Girl. And, baby, girl... Don't do it.
Right.
You have to have a very, very tough skin. And it's a lot because, you know, you be teased a lot, but you have to own it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're going to do it,
and
you
first,
own it.
You didn't. When you were younger, you didn't.
Yeah, now, bitch, I'm like, girl.
What? Who?
When you give off that feel of a person trying to, bitch, you gotta be secure. I'm like, girl, this ain't changing, girl.
Right.
This gonna be me. This what's gonna happen.
You just gonna have to just enjoy that. This
exactly.
is who I am.
Enjoy the show, girl.
Right. But it's
you know you live for me. You know you live for me.
That's it. So yeah, I enjoyed Milan. I feel like he's a strong personality. And I really enjoy where he's at with his like style and choices and stuff like that. So I feel like he's interesting. I have to hear this music to see how it's going to go.
Yeah, I never heard him sing before either.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what's going on.
We will. So, okay, Milan's out of the way. How did you feel about the Fashion Week moment?
What Fashion Week? Oh, I thought it was, with Adrian. I really like him.
No, I'm talking about the Fashion Week moment, Milan and Sherrod walking the runway.
Yeah, Adrian, that was he had help with the collection.
No, Sherrod did somebody else's as well. He didn't just do Adrian's.
Oh, honey, Sherrod, I didn't see a grand presence.
He don't have the walk. Just say it. He didn't have the walk. Like, it was very pedestrian. It was very. I'm walking from.
See, that's what
I'm walking from one stoplight to the next stoplight. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like I'm walking across the street. You know, it was very that.
Bitch, you see, that's what I be saying, you guys. He don't be thinking he says shady shit.
That was I felt like it was.
It was mediocre, but he walked.
Mediocre and pedestrian are two different things.
Bitch, I feel like it's close. I think it's both of them. Of what we're trying to say, how he was walking.
I can see that. It's very forgettable. Very, okay, cool.
But like I said, it's just
Okay, so next. Can I just say that excuse me.
Did you add something to drink before I got here?
No.
Oh.
The Fashion Week concept, I thought it was cute. The pro-black fight the power, I thought it was cute. I wish they did more with it, because it didn't really feel consistent with the clothing. It just felt like we're going to put a theme on top of the clothes. And that's what I was just kind of like sitting there, like I was looking at it and I was like, this is cute. The clothes are very cute, but what do the clothes convey on their own?
It's as if whatever piece that they made to support the Black Power thing. Oh, I was saying thing. I'm sorry, y'all.
You good.
To support the Black Power movement. Like, okay, let's just say they made a shirt. So they'll make the shirt, but they didn't make the pants to go with it. Or it didn't look like they made the pants to go with it. Yes, or if they made the pants for a look and they made a shirt that go with it. Because the shirt was like, like it's from Kmart or something like that.
Yeah.
Did I say Kmart? Yeah. We're
gonna
go with it. So that's what it felt like.
It didn't feel complete.
Yeah.
It felt kind of like, okay, so
it's like they made a bunch of pieces, but they put it on different models, and they put something simple, like I said, the shirt will be a part of the movement. The pants that they put on the person that had the shirt on was not wearing it. It was wearing some Walmart jeans. The person that they put in the Black Power movement with the pants that was supposed to go with the shirt that they had on the other model, he is wearing a khaki Target shirt or something like that.
Yes.
So that's what it felt like, that they were spreading it out.
And it didn't feel complete. It didn't feel like this is a collection. You know, it just felt like we're going to put some clothes together and a concept. That's it. So it was that. Like, and that's not to say that it was ugly clothes. They were nice looking outfits. They were nice items. It was nice items. But it didn't give the vibe that you're trying to, that you were trying to show us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, since we're doing Adrian, let's go ahead and jump to Adrian. I actually like him too.
I think he's a very beautiful guy. I think he's very good looking, a very beautiful dark skin, chocolate, team dark skin over here. Not these medium skin bitches.
Okay, girl.
And and I just think he's just a flawless.
He's interesting. He's very interesting. He's very just. I'm not going to be about the mess. Yeah. I got other things that I want to do. So let me go ahead and he had that argument with Akeem.
And Akeem just pushed his weight around. And I think just in general, Adrian, first of all, I think Adrian knows that he's drunk. Because I wouldn't want to take it saying that Adrian was scared. He just looking like what's the problem? I want to reference from a lot. Just because people don't want to fight you doesn't mean that they can't fight you. It's just that it's not even that point.
You're not worth all that. And then sometimes y'all gotta realize not everything has to be a fight. Mm-hmm. I don't understand, why is it everybody is like, oh, we gotta fight? Why? Mm-hmm. We're fighting for what? You want to fight over, dude, girl? Go somewhere.
Have him and have several seats when you get them.
Right.
Just not follow.
And that's the point. It's like y'all gotta really understand this isn't secure in the bag. Mm-hmm. Me and you fighting, what is it doing?
But I hate when they say that. They're like, oh, this not paying me money, so I'm not worrying about it, but then you're worrying about it.
I hate that too.
But I'm just letting you know. But you saying you ain't worrying about it.
But it don't matter. It don't really matter to me in the long run. Well, then don't be in the conversation. What are you here for?
Don't even talk about it.
Right.
But Adrian, he was the one that wore the heels, and I thought he looked so fabulous. And I was just I just love him. I don't know why it is. And he kind of looked like a couple of my exes. He's short like a one. But that, I just like him.
He's a good person too. I feel like he's really in this for himself.
It's I feel like
further in his career. This is how you guys, when you try to do reality shows, this is how you do them. Mm-hmm. Not saying that he's doing the best, but just he's trying to stay out of the drama and trying to show you, I do fashion. I want y'all to see that I do fashion. Mm-hmm. I want y'all to see that I am fashion.
Yeah. So, and he worked, and I believe he worked in the hospital.
Yeah.
He was in the scrubs now, and they're bringing up True Fine, which we'll talk about him now, of how he was shading him for working. And
I just want to first of all, let's preface this whole situation that we have to turn the volume up whenever Too Fine is on the scene.
Oh yeah,
because girl, you're just like, this is him. And, I was just like, I like fashion. It's just like, I'm the highest paid bitch in the show. And it's like these other girls, they're homeless. And you're just like, what? What are you saying?
Come again.
Who?
What you saying?
Just turn the volume up and lean into the TV.
Yeah.
Right. But it was just he just
you can't even eavesdrop on his shit. You be like, look, put it in writing. Shit. I can't hear you.
He could. I was gonna say, listen, he can't do no whispering because you're already low. You can't get no lower.
When they have the reading that they bring that up, because clearly we just can't hear. But I didn't like that he's shading him for having a job. Mm-hmm. A real job.
And he was like, I can't be around people who are in scrubs. And it's like, but do you have a job? What do you do? Now, don't get me wrong.
He buys expensive clothes.
True Fine is very pretty.
Yeah, I think he's gorgeous. Mm. But I just, I feel like he started showing his character a little bit more during out the season. Well, just the few interactions. He's not really on the seasons like that.
Yeah, because you notice he's not really on there like that.
Yeah.
Like he be just like chilling.
But I got his phone. Like I ain't worried about this shit around him being on. He's like, leave that boy alone. I don't give a damn.
I loved when he was like when Corday had invited everybody to his what was it? What was it? His thing where he was singing music. And True Five was like coming in. He was like, I come in there to hear Corday sing. I'm thinking he's gonna sing at the Met or something like that. It's a chicken shack.
He's like, child, again. So he's like, girl, bye. And he literally just walk out.
He looked and walked right on out. Listen,
that's how that hole in the wall when we went to homegirl party.
Yes.
That's what it felt like.
It's just like, yeah, this the hot spot. And then, girl, they started playing the oldies.
Bitch, we started looking at each other. You were just looking at me. I said, we going.
I texted him. I was like, let me know when you're ready to go.
We went out to the club that night. We were like, we gonna get a little pregame and all that. And I was like, oh.
And then your other friend was like, y'all finna leave, huh? Y'all supposed to stay throughout.
Like, no,
not me.
I said, honey, and I think I told her, I said, when it's your birthday, I will stay the whole night. And we stood the whole night when it was her birthday. I was like, I knew I wasn't gonna leave. Couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
But other than that, that was the only time.
Yeah, that was a shack.
It was a hole.
That was a shack.
It was a shack. It was. You know what it was like? It was like a fucking corner store. That's what it was. Like a corner store.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
I'm agreeing with you.
It's like a, you know how they have the little area where they have a cooking little area. That's where the bar was at. And then they had by the dance floor, they had like some tables and chairs right next to the dance floor. It wasn't even a dance floor.
It was little,
like a little area, probably like the area where the coolers would be or the ATM. Mm-hmm. That was that little area that they had open.
And the middle spot,
yeah,
it was the dance floor. It was little, yeah.
It was so little, and it was something like, you gonna dance? I'm like, bitch, I think I need to stand right here and dance because
I was sitting there the entire night like. I'm like texting. I was drinking. Do some drinking.
That's a dance floor, bitch. That ain't a dance floor. That's a dance spot. Because I don't think it's a whole floor right there.
Listen,
it's a lot going on.
I drop it. I'm hitting somebody on accident.
You ain't gonna drop it. You're gonna be assaulting people. That's gonna be an assault. And then they had the little pool table in the corner. It felt like you didn't want to go on there. I felt like if I went over there, I was gonna get raped.
Or robbed.
This is the. And we ain't even had that much anyway. We like, love, bitch. I was like, okay, I don't think I'm going to go over there either. So let me just stay right over here.
Yeah.
That was just so
and
weird.
That's what I read somebody
saying. It was
saying,
a lot for us to get there, though. That was the funny thing.
Because no, what's funny was we passed it up because we didn't even see it.
Yeah, we did. And then we got out the car. We had Google how to get there. We had used the maps.
Right.
Walking.
And then we was there. And we were sitting there like, is this it? This can't be it.
And
this cannot be.
But the thing is that didn't we beat them before they got there?
Yes. We were
that
first.
Was some scary ass shit. Mm-hmm. And then that was her people.
And they came up after us.
Yeah, I was like, I wanted to get there when they got there. Cause I was like, I don't know her people like that.
Right. And then, I was like ready to go as soon as we got in there. I was helping decorate.
That was the same night, homeboy fought with his boyfriend. That was the same night. Because I remember I was wearing that blue shirt and them black pants.
Was that the jail moment? Was that
Bitch, that was a jail moment. That's what it was. That shit happened all in that night. I'm really recovering all that. That happened all in that night. That was that moment.
That was a lot. That was a night. That was a night.
That moment.
That was a night, you guys. It was a lot. A lot happened.
It was a lot happening around that time.
But anyways, because like I said, when we got in there, I was like, I'm already ready to go. So I told him, whenever you're ready to go.
Even Dreams. Remember we went to Dreams with them?
Mm-mm.
Oh Lord.
That one was a little bit bigger, but it was still small.
I was ready to go too.
They had a nice little porch set up, but it was.
I was ready to go. I was looking at them like, I was like, we had smoked that little blunt. And I was like,
remember that couch? It was just like people. You're sitting on the couch, and people are right behind you where you're sitting on the couch. It's like, this is too much.
It's
too much
straight.
It's too much.
I remember one time I had stood there early in the day. I don't know if I was with you, but I think it was like early, and it was like they were supposed to have a crawfish ball.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't you. And I had went, and girl, I was up in there for that damn crawfish ball. I heard crawfish ball because I was on a spree of finding crawfish from people, and it was inviting me to, and I was like, I'm going.
The New Orleans jumped out of you.
I'm going to this. And I swear to God, I came over there ready, like, ain't ready yet? And you know the funny thing, I really didn't have a lot of money around that time. And I was eating and I was drinking. Like, how the hell I was eating and drinking? Broke people be finding their ways around. You'll find your way around. And I was there. But I was like, I'm not buying a drink from them bitches. I will go and buy me a little bottle and drink that. That is so funny. But I went there. And then we kept on asking homegirl. We was like, when the crawfish ball started? Oh, it's coming. Okay. And I'm with homegirl. I'm talking to her. I'm like, girl, this shit better. Bitch, that was the whole conversation. When the food coming? I was like, so I got so fed up. I was like, oh no, fuck this. So I had went to one of the workers. I said, honey, when is that crawfish coming? And it was like, the guy was like, he don't know. I said, you don't know? I said, you work here. You don't know. He was like, no. I said, what?
Let me go home.
I left. That's when we started packing up and leaving. I said, girl, we gotta go. I had told because it was like a bunch of us. I said, we gotta go. They were like, why? I said, this man don't even know when the fucking crawfish ball is starting. He said he didn't even heard about it. So I'm like, this shit ain't happening.
Right.
Why are we here?
Can I just say that, fun fact, I had never eaten crawfish until like 2014. That was my first time eating crawfish.
Oh well, honey, you see,
my friends, when I was going to school. Well, when I'm still going, but when I was living, up the street and living on campus, we went to what was it like? Like going towards East Texas, going towards like Dallas and all that. Mm-hmm. That was when I was living in Houston, you guys. When I was living in Texas, I don't live there anymore. I left.
The country. Mm-hmm.
The good spot, the best spot. But anyways, we were there, and it was like, oh yeah, we're going out here to eat crawfish. And I was like, what is that? No, I didn't say that, but like when you're like, okay, I didn't know we were doing that, but I mean that's fine. And it's like we'll pay. Mm-hmm. I'm going. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's
fine. That's fine. That's all you had to say.
Yeah, I will be
and so I'm just like, I was eating crawfish, and
to support you with this.
I was like, I didn't even know. Like they just like, yeah, you got to get the little bucket, and then they give you the thing of napkins, and
you go ham.
Yeah, I was like, that was my first time.
You gotta work for that crawfish, honey.
Right.
You gotta.
And then after that, we went to one in that area. It was like, yeah, we're going to this thing. They're doing crawfish here too. I had that streak too. I actually had a streak too with crawfish. It was just like, we went there, then we went somewhere closer by, and this guy that I was talking to at that time, he was like, yeah, I'm going to this thing. They're doing the crawfish thing, so I'm going. He was like, you want to come with me? And I was like, I mean, I would like to come with you, but I can't because school. I had schoolwork. I should have. But I had school stuff. I had like schoolwork because he was going to pay. He was like, I'll pay.
I'm going.
I was like, I had tests around that time. I had like tests.
I'm going. This is going to make me pass the test. I may miss a couple of points. But my soul will be fulfilled.
Right.
But I don't know, it was just the crawfish mania.
Weird.
It's like, okay, I'm going.
I used to be like, 1 minute you eat crawfish and the next minute you eat more crawfish and the next thing you know you eat more crawfish.
When it's in season, honey, that's just what it is.
Right.
It was fun. I just enjoy it. I enjoyed myself.
How did we get on crawfish?
Because we was talking about that damn them holes in the wall and all that and
Yes, that's
everything.
true.
Oh my goodness. And you know the funny thing is afterwards they had turned around and was like, when we left, because I work with these people.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that stayed was like, y'all should never left. They just brought out the crawfish. I'm looking at her. And then I was like, I was mad, but I was like, bitch, I feel like you lied. I said, I don't think they had any crawfish or a tendency to have crawfish.
Maybe they had a
crawfish
corner.
takes a long time. It don't take a long time to make, no. But, bitch, I ain't see no pots, no pans. And I'm like, for the kitchen that was looking back there, I don't even want shit out of that. I think I made the best decision to get the fuck out of here, girl. So fuck yeah. And don't invite me to shit again. And ever since that was the only reason I went there again, because that was my second time going. When I went for the crawfish thing. The third time is when I brought you to the party.
Yeah.
And after that, I was like, oh my god, that place no more. Like
the only one I'm okay with going is what's the one that BJ loves to go to?
Rose.
Yeah.
We had so much fun.
Rose is great.
We had fun.
Listen, those lemon
I was
pepper
pregnant
wings.
before I got to the bar. I was already counting my baby daddies. I was like, nigga, baby dad number 2, 3, 4,
Listen,
20.
those lemon pepper wings.
You is still talking about these lemon
I
pepper
sure
wings.
am, because they were delicious. I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand why y'all didn't just give me some lemon pepper wings when y'all went.
Bitch, we was in another world.
I see. And another word of irresponsibility. Y'all didn't care about me.
Wasn't that his birthday?
It was.
Yeah, it was his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was his birthday.
You told me he was acting up. I'm happy for him. I'm glad he was.
No, not that was. I think that was BG's birthday with the wings.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Was it?
Mm-mm. He had.
No. His birthday, I was him with him.
Didn't he have what's his name with him?
Yeah, he had that clown with them, whatever that was, all that going on.
Right.
But you guys, let's get back to the story.
Sorry, you guys. We're going on long because it's like 51 minutes already.
Damn.
But anyways, you guys, yeah, it was just
so True Fine. Like I said, he, I really care for that. He's not really into too much of the drama, but at the point occasion, listening in. But
right.
at the same time,
I'm fine with that. But I want to listen into what you're saying, and by that I mean turn the volume up in your voice.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't have the vocal abilities for a reality show. There you go. I just want to say that.
Moving on. I just ain't got the time.
But I mean, it's not true. There's some people who they have the vocals for reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
He's not one of them. Like he's probably one of those people who, like Amber Rose, if y'all would just keep it quiet, you're good.
That's what it is. Be a cute face, honey.
Yes.
And that's okay. Just be a cute little face.
Yes.
So, off of True Fine, and who else do we
Zafar.
have?
Let's do Zafar.
I like Zafar.
He's interesting. By the way, I watched one of these shows that he's in. It's called Lit. He gets naked in that. So it's interesting. I was just like, oh, wow. So we're just nude scenes now. Okay, that's fine. Not judging. I enjoyed. But I was just like, oh, okay.
He's a very good looking guy.
Yes, he's cute.
Very.
It's interesting. I like that he's not like super mask and all that, but I feel like I like that he is mask in a way. Mm-hmm. And it's like he doesn't really care. Like he's not like, oh, okay, I'm masked, I can't be around you, Mm-hmm. So it's like I like that he does that he's just really cool. He's like really chill. He's another kind of like Adrian, where it's like they're interesting people, and I like that I like and respect that he's like, you know what, I strip or I do this dancing thing, and that's just what I do. It's fine. It doesn't matter if you don't like it. That's just what I do, Mm-hmm. And I like that. I like that he's very about his craft, basically.
Mm-hmm. I like him. That's all we got to say about so far with this fine ass.
Okay, so next one.
I think we're on Corday. No, Tremaine. Let's do Tremaine with the Corday. Yeah, well, they'll be together anyway.
Who else? No, there's somebody else in the cast, isn't there? Mm-mm. Okay, Zafar, True Fine, Sherrod,
Hakeem. That's it.
Adrian.
Yeah. Charlie, where I did all.
Yeah.
Tremel and Corday.
And then there's somebody else. Let's go ahead and quickly go into this other person. December.
We don't know who he is.
Listen, I just want to say that. But he's trying to be on the show, so I guess we'll figure it out. Anyways, let's do Tremel first. Let's like kind of separate them a little bit. But first of all, Tremel, you do look really great for your age.
Mm-hmm.
He's 32.
I just don't think. I think he looks good, but I don't think he's cute.
Oh, I'm not saying it as in he looks amazing. I was just saying he looks really great for his age. Like he looks really.
I wouldn't say cute, but like I said, I think he okay. I think he look good. Look, he look good, but he's not cute. That's a new thing. That's not saying a person ugly. It's just saying you just don't look cute
to me.
But
because he's actually kind of odd, weird looking. So it's like the odd, weird look.
With the mouth. He had a big mouth.
Yes,
and he got the Angry Bird facial.
Wow.
Broderick said that shit. I didn't say
you said it too.
He said it. He was like, why he look like he angry? He said Angry Bird.
You were trying to do it, that girl. Anyways. Yeah, yeah. However.
He do got a nice body. Give him that.
In a way, yeah. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, you're right. I'm not trying to say that. He just... I feel like, again, I don't get model. And remember we talked about that photo shoot that he did where he was like, I don't want to be like the underwear model where that's all I show. I want to show that I can be a model. And it's like, but aren't you still kind of doing underwear model-y things in the shoot?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're like, oh, I want to show my body. Oh, let me put my hands in my pants. And it's like, but you're still doing underwear-y kind of things. Like, girl, this isn't... I guess, Okay, sure. That's fine. You got it.
Foolery.
But, back to him, I don't like this whole situation where it's kind of like, you're basically kind of being like he's kind of like the passive version of Akeem. Mm-hmm. Where he's not starting things, but he's kind of like, I'm listening in and I'm talking and I'm setting things up. He's kind of like, he sets things up, basically. And it's like, you should want to do better.
Since you're older. He gonna start around that age.
No, you're not. Not my age.
Girl, buy a wig. But I think, he can be doing a lot better. And I think the point is how he did a flip and switch on Sherrod when the point is he was supposed to be helping Sherrod, let alone he was defending Sherrod. And then now it's at a point where he acting as if he didn't set up that party.
Girl, yes, I forgot that. When we rewatched the first episode. And he did set up that whole party, even though Sherrod did ask him. And it was last minute.
And then the point is him was being low-key shady and saying when they was talking about it, and then he was like, well, whose place was it? I'm like, shouldn't you have known the place? And she's the one that decorated it? And all that. And all that. This is a party that you set up. So if it was looking that bad, you had a little fault to deal with it too.
You had all the fault because you set this party up.
Yeah, you like.
And so whenever people say, oh, it was just a picture on the wall, you should be like, and?
Exactly, because he don't want to put that picture up.
Right.
Or didn't he? Or was that scene for show? I don't know.
It was just a lot. Like, he's just doing a lot, and it's not good. It's not really good in my viewpoint for him, because it's like, I kind of liked his character at first. Not really. I
think he wants to fuck with Corday. I
could see that. I
think that's what he really wants, but he know Corday does not want him like that. And I can see him really wanting Corday.
And it's like, it's not going to happen for you, sweetie. Want better for yourself. That's all I have to say.
And I don't think Corday I think Corday may think he's okay looking. Before is that
Corday likes Charlie, and I think really he likes Charlie because Charlie is not only shorter than him, but he likes Charlie because Charlie is a pretty face. So I think that's what he wants. That he wants.
And Charlie
that.
got a nice body.
Yeah, he is kind of like on par with like Zafar in body wise, where it's like they both have really nice bodies. So yeah,
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, he's just really he.
But I can see that. That's what I think it is.
He thinking something's gonna happen. It's not. Like, no, sweetie.
Because the way this boy is judging a lot of people about them not doing nothing, he gonna eventually, whatever he describing on them, he describing you.
Because really, honestly, what are you doing? You're about on the same level as everybody else.
Exactly.
The only reason he's cool with you like that is because you listen to him and y'all talk. That's really.
And you don't really check him.
Yep.
Like he be checked.
Honestly. But let's go ahead and get into Corday.
Yes.
Now, first of all, I didn't really particularly care for Corday from the beginning, honestly. I thought he was okay, but it's like, I don't know, it's like he goes into this mode of, I'm doing things with my life and, you know, I'm greater. And then he just said something and you're just like, girl, why are you doing all this? Like, you don't have to do all this. But he does. And that's just really it.
Well, let's bring up the common denominator about the DM situation.
Okay, so...
Well, no, we're going to start from the root of before the DM started was a situation where they was talking about how Sherrod
lied about the house, yes.
That it was his apartment.
Which, I don't remember him ever saying that was his place.
Me neither.
But, I mean, he probably did, and, you know, like, whatever. It don't matter. I don't care.
You know.
I'm not going to move in with you.
Yeah, so... My point is, basically, Milan, she the one turned around and, I don't know if she want to be called a he or she.
Milan says either. I think I watched the thing where they were saying, he is okay, she is okay too.
Okay. So she basically stated that, you know, she found out that it wasn't his place and stuff like that. So she just made it known. She didn't know Sherrod like that. And I guess she was mostly offended when Sherrod was kind of like talking to her a certain kind of way at the party. So she, you know, she's like, I don't know this guy, but you know, this ain't even his place. Why he trying to handle me? And kind of
right.
So I kind of think that's where it started from. Then she really got to know who he was, and she turned around and was like, I don't want them to take that and run it with it as if
because they will.
Yeah, which he did, as a lot of people do things when they repeat things, and he turned around and say, you know, brought up saying,
well, you know, she said that you're homeless, so why are you defending her? And it's like, girl,
oh honey, don't do that. Like, you know, whatever. If you was trying to do your point of making him wanting him to be upset with me because I said it wasn't his place, which I'm not gonna take back because I'm that type of person. Oh, I ain't taking it back. I said it. I sure did. Ask him.
I remember I was talking to one of my friends, and I was sitting there talking about her. It's like, you know, me and this other girl, our other friend, T. Okay, let's call her L. L is the one. Me and T. I was talking to L. I was like, yeah, you know, me and T was talking about the situation with that guy. It was like, he's trying to be with you. We already see that. Like, I don't understand how you don't see that. It's just, and L was like, y'all talk about me behind my back. I was like, I say everything to your face that I tell her. I don't. I tell everything. All the information you know is for you. It's for you. And then I tell her. I tell both of y'all. Everything that I say to this person, I say directly to you. I don't hide nothing. I'm not going to fake like I said nothing. I didn't say anything. I'm not going to hide nothing. Because if it's about you, it's about you.
Exactly.
So, and I don't say it in a mean way. I'm not trying to do that. I don't do all that anyways. But, you know, like, it's just one of those things like, I'm not going to take back what I said. I said what I said, and I'm not going to take it back. Because, honestly, y'all, people got to stop. People got to understand, when you say things, especially if you say things on the internet where there's, like, cameras. If you say something in a camera, if you say something and you write it.
You got to watch what the meaning of certain. Sometimes you just be talking.
True.
A lot of times you don't even realize
the thing is, I'm saying, like, when you say things, don't take nothing back. Like, don't take anything that you said back. You can say, okay, I was wrong in what I said, and I apologize. That's not really taking it back. That's just admitting what you said was wrong and moving on. You know, like, that's one of those things. But it's like, don't try to lie and say you didn't say nothing. You know? So, it's one of those things where he does a lot of that. Where it's like, okay, I didn't really say nothing. I didn't really do nothing. What did I do? And it's like,
I'm on your side and all that.
And then next thing you know, you're talking about, I just saw you as a quick little sex thing. I wasn't as serious with you. I just want to do this to your face. I just wanted to do this. I was just like trying to see what I could do with you. And it's like, but you were still in his DMs.
Exactly. I wasn't that slutty and filthy enough, whatever kiss me, for you to sleep with. And I think the point is, I think when you get older, you realize that your body is more work than just landing and spraying into everybody. Like, you would be like, I need to think about cautiously who I'm going to fuck around and sleep with.
Honestly, and who I'm gonna think about that period. But yeah, it's like when you're younger, it's like you have that leeway to go, okay, let me just have fun, get that out, and do what I want to do. So it's like this kind of technically connects back to what I was saying earlier, where it's like after a while, this porn thing, after a while of doing that, what are you gonna do with yourself? Like that just sleeping with people that you don't really know, that gets tired.
You don't know.
Right.
You really don't know. You don't know.
Exactly. It's like that gets tiring. Like that's not. It's like after a while, you're like, okay, I need to do something different. And that's not to say you can't enjoy yourself. That's not to say that it was wrong for you to do it. It's just to say like after this, what?
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, back to this. It's like you were still in his DMs. You were still trying to hit him up. You were still trying to do this with him. So it's like, yeah, he does porn. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you were still trying to hit him up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like for you to sit here and be just like calling him a slut and like treating him like he's a slut or something like that. It's like, but you were still trying to hit him up. You're still trying to do something with him. So it's like, and then it's like this whole thing is like you were doing this to him. You were in Safar's DMs. You were in Charlotte's DMs. You were in this other person's DMs. It's like, I don't understand how you can sit here and say you're higher than other people when you do certain things that are kind of like lower than,
Mm-hmm.
And I also want to say that I still have not. I actually did try to listen to his music. I actually did try to listen to that new Mood. It's on YouTube. Girl, I'm not gonna pay for it.
Okay.
But I did try to listen to it. That was a choice. You know what? That's the right word. That was a choice of me to try to listen to it when I knew I wasn't going to like it. And then I listened to it and I did not like it. So it was a choice that I made. It was a negative choice for me. It was just something that I needed to not do with my life,
Mm-hmm. But he did piggyback on the situation. Well, not piggyback. He backed up his word and said, well, now, home, as you just said, it wasn't a house. I'm like, well, honey, no, what you tried to do, honey.
Well, try to make it worse than what it was, and try to make it where Milan
because we know how because situations like that explodes very quickly.
It does,
and I feel like what he wanted was a situation to explode for them. He can even get to that point and say, "I didn't even say that." Like,
right?
You know what I'm saying? I like the point that Sherrod was more calm in the situation to really listen and find out. Okay, this person is trying to play games,
right,
or whatever. And I think a lot of times you got to sit there and listen. Even though you're mad about things, you have to maintain
just
your
like
listening.
Give it a second.
And to let it sink in, because he realized, like, okay, yeah, I can get mad about this, but let me hear what's going on. And then I'm finding out, okay, this person ain't even really say that. So it's like, oh, you really trying to start some shit.
Right.
So, and it is what it is. So I think that's how you took it. I'm like, oh, no.
It's honey. Fine. I'm not going to do all that. But, I don't know. It's like Corday does a lot of this, I'm going to say something and then pretend like I didn't say nothing. And then try to say something really egregious. And then pretend like I didn't say nothing wrong. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't say anything. I'm just, I don't understand. Why are you mad at me when you should be mad at this person? They said much worse.
I think he's an Aquarius. I really think he is. Because Aquarius does that.
Mm-hmm.
They do shit and then they turn around and be like, what?
Mm-hmm.
You're mad at me? Huh? That's him. I believe he is. That's it. I guarantee you.
But, yeah, basically that. I feel like he's just a lot of just negative energy. And he's like, he tries to do this thing where, like, okay, with the situation with the assistant, that moment, I was just kind of like, why do you need an assistant in the first place?
Oh, Lord hammers. And let alone introducing him to somebody that you're trying to get counsel from.
Right.
Or whatever.
It's like, why? Okay, so that also I have to ask, why does your assistant need to be here if this is you talking to somebody else and trying to get some kind of like ground in, okay, I want to learn something from you. You know, like, I'm coming to you because you're in a place where you're successful. You're doing something. So I want to learn from you, you know? So why would you bring your assistant? What does your assistant need to be there for?
I don't know. I think it was more upfront for him to feel like he got it going on or he got it all together. But it's like you seeking counsel, but at the same time, if you feel like you need counsel, don't go into counsel feeling like you got it all together when that's why you're going into to learn. If you're here to learn. Not come around here and try to be the teacher.
Show that you're doing something. I got an assistant. And it's like, okay.
Because you got an assistant here.
Girl, I can get my cousin to pretend to be my assistant too. And?
Which I thought that was his cousin.
But anyways, you guys, that was G Status. It's interesting. It's actually pretty interesting. I don't feel like it's the best, but I actually like it so far. You know, I'm following it. Yeah, I'm following it. So this is our updated version of how we feel about G Status. By the way, how do you feel about Chasing Dallas really quick so far? So we can kind of get them an update. Oh, yeah.
We went to a reunion.
I don't feel like I got it. You know, like I don't feel like they hooked me like Chasing Atlanta did.
Well, we really didn't get too much to learn about the people because for one, I don't think they're that interesting. Not all.
Yeah, you're right.
And I think they just didn't hold the storyline. I guess they didn't have a lot of drama going on.
I don't think so either. But I feel like it's interesting enough to where it was like, I'm going to still follow it. I just feel like I wanted a little bit more from the characters. You know, like I wanted a little bit more of a unity in the story. Like, okay, this is a beef going on here, but we haven't seen this character. And we haven't seen the storyline since that moment. So it's like, y'all got to really kind of keep up with moments and end moments.
Because I thought the build-up was supposed to be the situation with Charlie and Homeboy.
Yeah.
Let alone, I even thought that was supposed to be a huge, big scene. But I know it was a part of the story.
Right.
That was supposed to be resolved. I mean, if you would know about reality shows, it's most of the whole storyline. And each storyline got to have a part or whatever case may be.
Yeah. But anyways, you guys, that was our updated review of Chasing Dallas and updated review of G Status. You guys, we cannot wait for our next, little podcast moment. We're going to be doing some more things later on. So we'll figure it out. But all right, you guys, this is...
Oh, Lord.
And this is Tide Ho. It was some Tide Ho. I was waiting. I thought he was going to say his name. I was like, then.
I don't know why I feel like Tide was hard to say at the time. I was like, that's just so tiring right now for me to say that. It's tired to say it's
right. But all right, you guys, this is it. So we'll see you guys another time.
All right, you guys.
All right. Bye.
Bye.